angels and demons, Heather here with another speed paint video. So, siblings. Biologically, I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. The reason why I say biologically is because one of my siblings considers themselves as genderqueer. And I'm not going to mention which sibling this is for privacy reasons and stuff like that, because they just recently came out like a year ago, and I don't know if they're comfortable with me talking about them in that way, so I'm just gonna put it right there. So yeah, growing up until I was like 5 years old, I had brothers, which made me like really sure I had the girly likes. Like, I would play with Barbies and watch Disney princess movies like any other girl, and have tea parties with my stuffed animals. But because of how my brothers would not want to play with me, it got lonely. There was this one time though when my little brother did wanted to play Barbies with me, and so I had him play Barbies, and he actually got his Sheen doll from Jimmy Neutron. You know Sheen, the guy with the Ultra Lord guy. And so he grabbed his Sheen figure and is all like, "Hi, where is Ultra Lord?" I found that fun. It was really fun playing with him. And now I can't help but wonder what would happen if I were to bring that up with my little brother. Would he cringe? Yeah. And with my older brother, I always looked up to him, especially when it came to Yu-Gi-Oh! He was like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Expert. He even had a dual disc, and I was like, "Can I have your dual disc?" And he said, "Only if you beat me in a duel." And so, it took me years, but I finally beat him in a duel when I was it was either my first year of high school or my last year of middle school, and when I beat him, I was like, "Okay, now give me the dual disc." And he's like, "Sorry, sis, but I gave it away." And it's all like, "What? But now you have my blessing to buy your own." And I'm all like, "If I knew that you were gonna pull this crap, I would have bought my own years ago!" Yeah, I was pissed at that, because I pretty much wasted my time on that. Oh, man. There are also some other stories, like, for instance, my older brother Benjamin, he's a calm person, but when you piss him off, oh geez, run and hide, because it's pretty much the start of World War III. It's rare, and the only time that I remember it happening, I'm still traumatized of it to this day, but he doesn't like it when I share this story, so I'm not going to share this story. Sorry. I will share this one story, though, about him and these peppermint candies. You know those like peppermint candies that they sell? Are they peppermint? I think they are. So they're like these candy cane peppermint balls things that they would sell around Christmas time. My mom once got one a while ago, and because me and my siblings don't like the taste of peppermint, we didn't eat them, and so they got old and hard. And one day, my brother, I don't know what happened, I somehow got him mad in one way or another, and he started throwing these at me. Not sure if it was because he was doing it in a playful way or just because he was playing mad at me, but one of these hit me in the head, and because they were hard, they were old, they were really hard, and so it really hurt. I was screaming, and my mom heard, and yeah, she pretty much gave Benjamin a lecture and pretty much said, "Do not throw things, especially hard candy." I can't believe you had to bring up that. Just and then there are things with my sisters. Now, I get along pretty chilly with both of my sisters. Well, okay, I get along chill with one of them. The other, we tend to bicker a lot, and the reason is because she is the spoiled baby, while I am the second oldest. And my parents have actually admitted this, but I'm the most responsible. They said this when I was like in middle school or early high school, but they said I was the most responsible because I would save my money, and I would be sure everything was done and stuff like that. Yeah, it was probably early high school, because that's when I had my straight A's and stuff like that. And also, it's pretty much established that when it comes to technology, I'm the best at taking care of technology. I still have my old PSP, and it's the oldest model, and it still works. Yeah. So, but she was spoiled. She would get everything she wanted, and so we would bicker a lot. My mom actually did say that we would actually argue a lot last year. Now, we do still argue from time to time, but my parents say that me and Lillian will still keep arguing until either one of us moves out, because that's just how it is when you live with your siblings. Your siblings tend to drive you nuts in one way or another. And I will admit, that's pretty much our job. It's our job. If you have siblings, you know what I mean. It's your job to bug your other siblings. My mom actually did say that she's at the age where she's rebelling, and she chooses to rebel against me and not my mom, and she's happy at that, and I'm all like, thank you? I don't know why she's choosing to be like that towards me, but I can understand in a way. I can be a little strict. And then there's the fact that, well, I'm the second oldest, which means I tend to be responsible. I tend to think a lot when it comes to my younger siblings. In fact, when they're doing their schoolwork, I'm all like, is there anything I can help you with? Please let me know. I want to be relevant! Now, despite me fighting with Lillian a ton, she actually did say that I am her favorite sister, and only because I buy her stuff. Yeah, I realize I'm not really helping in the spoiling thing, but I'm trying hard to not spoil her. Like, when I last took her to the mall, I only got her one thing, and afterwards, every single time she would give me those puppy dog eyes and be all like, can you please get me this? I would straight up say, no! Just because, in fact, she actually had her two friends with her, and they were all like, you're acting like a baby. What the heck? You're not acting like a 14-year-old. You're acting like a 3-year-old. And I was all like, yes, I agree. Lillian, you're 14. You cannot act like this. Just, so yeah. She pretty much stopped begging and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Actually, she never did stop. She kept on doing that, and it actually got me into buying her a Sword Art Online sword. Yeah. But at least she did it in front of her friends, and now her friends are all like, really? Is this really how you get your stuff? Yeah, I have a lot of work to do when it comes to my siblings. Oh well, on the bright side, at least now when I'm buying stuff, it's not just for everyone else, because I'm now actually starting to think about myself. I just placed an order for Ape Escape 3. Something that I will play on my own. Yay! So, what I'm trying to say is, even though siblings can be hard to get along with and drive you crazy, they can also be great company, because I know that whenever I want to go to the mall by myself, I'm now all like, hey, do you guys want to come with me? Because I really like it when I have someone with me in the car. I really like it, and also it gives us time to chillax. We're at an age now that we're all like, okay, we get that, we understand each other's personality, we understand what gets on each other's nerves and what's not to poke at, and other things. So, yeah. It's great. It does get better when you get older, so for all of you who are young little kids, even though you really shouldn't be watching my videos, because I have marked that this is not for kids! Anyway, but still, if you're all like, geez, why can't me and my siblings get along? Don't worry, it'll get better eventually. At least I hope. If not, then sounds to me like someone needs to go to Dr. Phil! Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and may angels be with ya!